Hi, this is Bob from outside of Boston, Massachusetts. It's Sunday, August 10th, 2014. This is the last day of the 10th week on the Wahls diet. This is a series of videos that I do. I update once a week on Sunday, and I can tell from that how my speaking and what my progress has been like on the Wahls diet. The video is in two parts. The first part, I'm going to do a short reading to assess how my speaking is going. And in the second part, I'll talk about the events of this past week related to multiple sclerosis and the diet. Okay, so here's my reading. There is never a fee or eligibility requirement. One call is all it takes. Staff are available during normal business hours Monday to Friday. After hours appointments are available as needed. All servicing staff conversations are confidential. Okay, so that's the end of my reading. And now part two is where I'll talk about the events last week. So this week was a very, very bad week, unfortunately. I had a problem, which I reported actually last week. I had all of a sudden a wave of fatigue and headaches. Well, on further research on the internet and experimentation, that didn't go away. It was related to the food I was eating. And specifically, when I eat coconut milk or berries, I was having this problem. Just this total fatigue which wiped me out. And I now believe that what I have is this thing called fructose malabsorption. It's the body's inability to absorb fructose, and it causes these problems. I went to the doctor on Thursday, and they're going to send me to a food allergist, and they're going to test me for all these for a lot of food allergies. And then after that, they may send me for a hydrogen breath test with a gastroenterologist. But those tests, though, won't occur until the end of August, unfortunately, so I have to wait. In the meantime, I have to experiment with which foods I can eat so that I can tolerate this diet. There are two things. There's something called the FODMAP diet, FODMAP. So whatever food I eat has to be low FODMAP, and it also has to be on the Wahls diet. It's really, if you look on the internet, you'll see that it's amazing that things like broccoli is questionable. Asparagus definitely not on the diet. Green bell peppers are okay, but red bell peppers are not. It all depends upon which FODMAP table you're looking at. And I use 4 FODMAP tables. They all agree that asparagus is bad, but not all of them agree on things like broccoli or cauliflower. So the point is that I have to there's going to be a slow, methodical process to see what foods I can eat without having the symptoms. I already know that coconut milk and berries affect me badly. I also know that about 2 days ago, I ate some of the remains from making hemp milk. What I have to do to make hemp milk is pour the milk through a strainer, and I sort of, without thinking, I was just eating what was in the strainer, because it's tasty and I go towards the calories. But within half an hour of eating that stuff, I was getting the same thing, headaches and a wave of fatigue. What's so funny is that if you look at the milk package that it comes in, it says it has no sugar. Like it uses 0 in the sugar content. So I don't know. It's a real hassle to that this has happened, but oh well, that's the way it goes, I guess. And the only reason I'm not like throwing myself in front of a bus is because there continues to be good things. The few good things that happened. One day I surprised myself. I got out of the wheelchair and stood up. And I was able to stand up without holding on to anything for about 3 minutes. So that was pretty good. The second thing was that I do detect a little bit of increase in dexterity in my hands, especially in my left hand. I was able to I had spilled a bottle of pills, and some of the pills were on the floor, and I was able to, with my left hand, I was able to pick up the pills from the floor. Before then, what I would do is get a spoon and use the spoon to pick them up because I wouldn't be able to do it since then. Before then. Then the last thing is I'm up to 5 repetitions of my leg exercises, which is what I did last week, but it's a little easier. Not, I might do 5 the next week too. But I do some days they're easy, some days they're very, very difficult. But so anyway, I guess that's about it for this week. Tomorrow will be the first day of the 11th week on the diet. And I'll make a video next Sunday to go over what happened in week 11. That's it, and bye-bye.